Syracuse, New York. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Syracuse Orange. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, the Razorback head coach told me pregame. He said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they will put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receivers downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will take the field first. We'll be seeing plenty of this guy, Sutton Smith. He's one of the top runners in the sport, and certainly they'll go to him early and often.
Well, it's a program time and time again, whether it's Heisman trophies, All-Americans, first-round draft picks, they always seem to have really good running backs. And how nice is it, David, as an offense, year in, year out? We know there's somebody you can turn over.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And listen to this crowd. On the opening play of the game, their defense picks up a huge sack and they force a negative play. Just imagine, David, being this quarterback for a moment. You were already facing a lot of pressure. You were already facing a great pass rush. And it just feels like a tidal wave of emotion putting you in a hole early in the game. It'll be interesting to see how this offense can respond.
Yeah, I'm looking over like, all right, let's run something safe, right? Like, that couldn't have gone worse to start this game. Interested to see how they respond. We can't just get pass happy, right, and put ourselves in a bad situation. But this offense has got to do something here on second down. Got to at least quiet the crowd down a little bit because they are going bananas.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there. And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical. We're going to try to run this thing down to the throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. The crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So Syracuse's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And coming out now is Cole Weaver. At over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown in their victory last time out. And Jelly. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Running inside. It's Miller. He'll be dropped.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
He's got it, and he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. On the return. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it. There wasn't much there. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to run it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Watkins.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
The Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Hey, get it. 214 close. 214 close.
Back to pass, it's Hill. They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Razorbacks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Out wide left, it's Clapp. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I like the adjustments from this offense from 1st possession to 2nd. Like, 1st possession, you could tell, maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from punting last drive.
He shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Smith. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for us.
Well, they have to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Hill. Left side, it's Marshall. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Off play action. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
Syracuse, 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Syracuse right back at it.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense.
And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And they'll take over first and 10.
The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Some misdirection with the counter. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Got a man. It's Clapp. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Watkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Dropping back, it's Hill. Open on the left side, it's Smith. Makes the grab, down immediately, picks up the field.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Split the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. Instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times, if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Balls and fired complete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll field this one in time. And now the hit knocks it loose. Oh, and he recovers it. Man, you want to talk about having his back, and they averted disaster on that one. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They get to him as he throws. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Steve Angeli. The quick game. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to get started. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33 with the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time.
And it's important to put that on, right? It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Just smothered on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
3rd and long coming up. Looking for a man. It's Hill. Out wide right, it's Smith. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle something.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The run inside. It's Johnson. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Snagged in the middle. It's Weaver. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates.
Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. Angeli. Zings it complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hill. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right side, it's Clapp. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
Lost the throw on first. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Out wide left, it's Watkins. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
I like the slide receiver because it gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. On play action. Rolls right. Going for 6. Got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The whistle sounded, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. This will be the last play of the quarter, and it's 1st and goal. On the move. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Iowa in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. Conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
And the Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stokes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Rid of it on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? Come on, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Great place to start for this offense. Finds his man on the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. The ride. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. And the Razorbacks have pushed it inside the 20. Jackson will throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times when that ball's coming out, you can tell the offensive linemen want to get those defensive linemen's hands down. They want to hit them, engage on them. Great job by the defensive end, getting his hands up in the air and getting the deflection.
Second and long here. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Watkins. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these third and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a first and goal.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
To the back. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Arkansas, 21. Syracuse, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls out.
He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first one. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Orange will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
He'll take a deep shot here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Razorbacks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 7 in the end zone.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
28, Syracuse, 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick give. It's Miller. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be real.
Unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral it, and they made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey, guys, what I can see here on the Arkansas sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Between the hashes, it's Platt. He's brought down quickly. Minimum. Still a bit short of the 1st down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Chris. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
Right side, it's Smith. Turning it on. The 20. The 10. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Arkansas! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in week 5. And the extra point is good.
That makes the score Arkansas 35, Syracuse 0.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game. When you're down, they've got to find a way to make something good happen on that side of the football.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Looking downfield, it's Odom. Turns it upfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Tells the run, lost a pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. And to the house.
Take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender, and he's able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
42, Syracuse 7.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. They'll give it to him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Gets it all the way down to the... 7-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
He's changing the play. Sets his feet. It's Hill. Good timing on the quick out. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Russell. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this is the part of the game where you can really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
That's a really good job by this defense, because 2nd and short a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds his man. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. That one interception and the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to, and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The play fake. Moves to his right. On the run, fires downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Fielded in the end zone is Stokes. And the returner can find no daylight. He goes down. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Hey guys, here on the orange sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Reese?
Okay, Holly.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Black 14, black 14.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Left side is Meyer. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
First down here for the offense.
White 53, white 53.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better.
It's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's that's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.